Well, we're getting off to a warmer start here this morning. We're going to put it to good use as we get into this afternoon. Again, just about across the board, about 15 to 20 degrees warmer here in mid-Missouri. Still a little on the cool side, though, so kind of gives you another added perspective of just how cold it was yesterday. Temperature starting out in the 20s, but we'll warm them up a lot better than we have over the last couple of days. Back to those upper 40s, I think more of us going to be getting into the 50s really along and south of I-70. You might notice those winds starting to pick up as we get into tomorrow. That's as that cold front starts to enter the picture. You can see it just to our north and west. And as we go throughout the day, again, that's going to swing on through. I think the timing of it, though, we're still going to get back into the low to mid 50s here for the final day this weekend. So it's still going to be fairly enjoyable. It will be just a little bit breezy. That's about the only drawback with this system. And then as we get into Monday morning, we're kind of back where we started, back into those middle 20s. But looking at some of these wind gusts, again, getting up around 25 miles an hour or so is what we're thinking right now. That's about the highest that we're expecting. It's not going to be nearly as windy as it was back on Christmas Eve. Looking at those upper level winds, again, that's what calls the shots going forward. And what we're going to be tracking, again, that flow kind of flattens out. That's where we see that warm up coming in. Our next storm system is going to work its way onshore by Monday, and that's what's going to work our direction through the Midwest. And again, that trough of low pressure is going to support a pretty decent looking storm system here, at least a little more moisture to work with. Here's how Future Track has the start of this work week unfolding. Monday, really no problems. It's going to be a little on the cool side, but that's just about it. As we get into Tuesday morning, that's where we have to keep our eyes peeled for maybe a little bit of wintry precipitation getting down. Still not a whole lot of confidence that it's going to amount to anything troublesome, but as we go throughout the day on Tuesday, one trend has been to kind of hold off on some of that rain and make it more so Wednesday's problem. And by that time, we're going to be warm enough that we're not going to be looking at any troubles here in terms of that wintry weather. On the backside of this system, though, as that cold air starts to rush back in here on the backside, that's what we've seen with the last couple. May flip a few of those raindrops over to some snowflakes, but timing's going to be everything with this, not only with the moisture, it's the cold air as it moves back in. You can see it's starting to kind of take off here east of St. Louis in terms of that snowfall rate. So something that we're going to be watching. Again, still not a lot of confidence in this forecast. It'll get there as we get into about Monday or so. But what we're thinking right now, Tuesday, want to watch that wintry mix, especially early on in the day. Wednesday, it's going to be more so the afternoon. It's likely going to be one or the other. I don't think we're getting both sides like Future Track was showing. Highlights kind of both problems we could be looking at toward the middle of this week. I think it's going to be more so one or the other. Be leaning toward Wednesday as of right now, and that's thankfully some good news. We're back into the 40s by the middle of this week.